Hey, it's Sam back here. Welcome to this video. Now, excited today to show you ClickKosh. This is basically an image editing app that allows you to put clickable call to actions and clickable interactive hotspots into your images. So the main reasons that you might use this is if you have an e-commerce website and you want to share more information about one of your products. If you have a website where you have images being showcased and you want to show, more details about that image or more information about what's in that image. You could also use this to generate leads, so you could actually have an image on your website, have a clickable link inside of it where a pop-up image can appear or a video can appear as well. Excuse me, I'm still a bit sick. You might hear that, so I might cough a little bit, but hopefully not. So this is basically what the software looks like. You go into here and the first step is to add a domain, or you can use a subdomain. Now they've got a range of subdomains that you can choose from, which is great, and you can basically add in whatever subdomain you would want, create your subdomain. And this is something that really isn't so important, but when you're creating an embed code for your image to be added to your website, it's going to use this subdomain, and it's just an easy way of being able to track which images belong to what. So it doesn't play a major part within the software, but you can set one up and then select which subdomain your image is going to be hosted on. Basically, it's a little bit more technical. So you can basically choose your domain down here, the one you like, and then from there you upload your images. Now you've got a number of integrations. It integrates with a number of stock footage websites. It'll integrate also with Usign, and if we go into here as well and we look at ClickKosh's images list, you can upload images and you can revisit them in future. So you could actually add a bunch of images into here to do with your e-commerce website or anything like that. It'll show the views and clicks. You can go ahead and you can upload any images or different images that you might want within here basically, and you can use those in future over and over again if you want to. The first step is to upload a image, so I'm just going to upload an image right now. So there is a limit to the size of your images. So this one's 24 megabytes that I have here. It's obviously way too big. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my desktop. I'll go down to the bottom and I'm going to select an eagle. Now this eagle might be for a website, if we were talking about like an animal website, or if we were talking about an object of some sort, this might be a really good fit, but it'll give me the ability to show you all of the details about this. So there is a 2 megabyte limit on uploading images, so you'll just want to make sure that you have your images under that 2 megabyte cap. You can add text hotspots with images. You can add descriptions, image and description, video call to actions, email signups, and so on. And when you do this, basically what will happen is, if we had a really basic text one here, you can choose how you want this hotspot to display. You can have all of these different icons being used to showcase that hotspot. For me, I'm going to add this one, and then all you need to do is put your mouse where you want it and then select. So for example, I might be wanting to add something about this bird's beak, and I could have some text appear here. This hawk had a big beak. However you spell beak. I believe it's this, maybe it's EE. And then you can basically choose what you want as your action and how it should be put there. I'm going to put it as this, and it will show up as text here. So when we hover over this in the preview, it'll actually show text. Now I can increase the size of this if I wanted to. I can decrease the size of it. I can make it, the icon within it, larger, or I can make the icon within it smaller as well. I can choose the different colors. Now obviously if I've got matching colors, someone wouldn't be able to see my icon. So I'm going to make it like this. So when someone selects this icon, it will then show up. And you can adjust this as you want. You can add sounds if you want. You can choose when this will open up, whether it's on hover or whether it's on click. I'm going to do it on click, and so on. So if we then go and we want to add additional ones, it's very easy to do that as well. So for example, one of the most common ones that you'll probably want to use for e-commerce is an image with a description. Or you might actually want to use just with a description, because you might want to talk about the material some clothes are made out of, or anything like that. So we might just put, again, another circle. We're going to add this on the wing this time, and then we can choose, again, the size of it. We can choose how it's going to look, the roundness of it, any of the details that you would want to adjust in this. And then again, we click on it to edit it. We then can add a product's price. if we were doing an e-commerce style thing. If we weren't, then we wouldn't do this, obviously, but if we were, then we might put $26. We could say, new t-shirt, add a description. This shirt is made of the best material. It is just a great buy. So then we go into product links, so we could add a link there so someone can actually buy through our image. So we might put, sambacker.com/buy, and then we would add a link, view a label here, so it would be like buy now maybe. Then we can add a different icon if we want. I might add new as our new icon. That would be quite fitting. And you can see here that it then changes to new. And if we wanted to upsize this, we want to make it bigger, we can do that. If we wanted to improve and increase the sizing of our text, we can do that as well. And if we're ready, then we can just go to the next step, which is to preview this image. Now this preview shows, this is how it'll look. So you've got these hotspots that basically will show up with this pulsating effect. You can see it here because the background here is black, so you can't see it, but it shows that it's clearly clickable. And then, you can add a description. This hawk had a big beak. I think it's an eagle though, it's not a hawk. Then you can choose, t-shirt, buy now. You could have an image here showing a preview of the product. And, it's really quite cool. If you click buy now, it'll then go to that particular page. So this is like a very kind of specific software. It'll be really good if you have a very image-based website. Alternatively, if you're selling e-commerce products, this is a really good fit. You can describe more about your clothing, you can describe more about the images, and I could see this being used on a historical website as well to actually add descriptions about the images and important artwork. There's many different applications for this that you could actually use. Also, if you wanted to generate leads, you might actually do a call to action where someone has to look inside of the image, find that call to action, that button, and then open it up, subscribe, and then get access to your product. There are some limitations to it, obviously, because it's an image. People don't tend to associate taking actions with images, so it's quite new in that sense. People won't be looking for hotspots in images, but if they see these pulsating links, there's a good chance that they'll probably click on them. So it really depends on how you use it and how you might perceive on using this for your products. It's also good for affiliate products as well. If you're showcasing an affiliate image, you can put a link with an affiliate link inside of there, adding a description and more information about it. And then, that's going to be really quite cool. So to finish this off, we click save, and then from there it's added to our images list. And then from there, it's really quite easy. You can see here we can add other images here as well. But if we go and find our hawk image, we can then go across. We can then choose to preview it. This isn't preview, actually. This is to grab our link. So this is basically the link then you're going to get. And you add this into your blog, you add this into your website, and it's going to showcase this image within there. Otherwise, you would pass it to your developer. The developer could then add it in, and this code is just basically a copy-paste code into your website, and then this image will show with your pop-up effect. So that's ClickKosh 2.0. Hopefully this gives you a good description of what this software does, and you'll be able to decide whether you want to get access to this product. Thanks for listening. This is Sam Becker. I'll talk to you soon. See you later.